Good morning, everyone. Sego, Sewa Kwega, Ganadisa Youngits. Wagatsiani, Wagonya Dehane. Wow, what a beautiful morning. How many seen that rich sky? Gosh, it was amazing. I just had to express that love that the creator has given to us today. He's showing us so much love this morning and every morning, but today must have been really special for you guys because he would just lit up the sky with the color of love. And I want to say thank you, creator. Thank you. And thank you for the medicines that was given to us today. Wow. I always love hearing your words, and and to all that has been sharing today. It's amazing. It is amazing because you see, this is our gift to you, just like our grandparents and our grandmothers give us gifts. And one of the gifts that our community gives us is an eagle feather. And you know, this comes by people observing you. It's just like that eagle. They're always watching. And they can see, when times are rough. They know what you're going through. And there's always someone watching and holding you up. Someone is always doing that. So don't think you're ever alone out there in the world, because every day someone has sent a prayer for you. And that one of them would be me. Because every day I get up in the morning and I talk to Creator. And I ask Creator to guide you, clear your veil, take away the vision. Take away that is hindering your vision, and clear your ears so that you can hear, and open up your heart so that you can feel life. Yes, I know sometimes it's painful, but that's what makes us who we are. That's what we need in order to be resilient. We don't like pain, but you know why? Pain is one of the most powerful teachers. It came from the time of creation. Can you imagine how that woman felt, how that mother felt? Wow, she was in a time of great struggle, great pain, loss, but she didn't give up. And that was so beautiful to hear the songs this morning. Oh, I was dancing this morning. As soon as I heard her sing, my feet just got excited and I started to dance. And I remember Sky Woman, how, she was challenged, but she didn't give up. She had that song in her heart. And that's how we're to sing every day. And that's what the birds teach us, is how to greet each day. Greet each day, because then you sing those songs. And just like Jillian did to me, she brought that life back into me, and I was 18 years old dancing up here this morning because I felt so good with her music. It is just amazing how music can bring you up, and that's what the Creator has sent us, these songs. And even your words can be songs to someone. It's a vibration that is needed, and that's why we were created out of love. We were created out of love. Every one of us, because the Creator loved us and He gave us a gift to be resilient. And so the animals are always watching us, and nature is always watching us. And that's why sometimes when we seem to be so lost in our minds, that the wind will come. And it's so amazing because, that wind kind of likes to play with your hair, and it just seems to blow kisses on you. You know what? This spot right here, I want you to touch it. This here is a very powerful place to touch, and it's like kindness and goodness. And that's what you need to do once in a while to yourself, kindness and goodness. If you're ever, sometimes you may be away from home. Sometimes you'll be away from all your family. And at the moment you need love, that's all you have to do is just go like this. Go like this. Because Even doing that to yourself just brings back, oh, you can imagine all those grandmothers that are far away, or the parents or aunties that are far away. They're thinking of you. And so it's almost like I'm doing this to all of you right now. What I'm doing is I'm going across your forehead and taking all those things that has troubled your mind, and I've taken it off. And then I go down your cheek and I just kind of touch it gently to let you know that I'm thinking of you. And so when you go, that's what you need. If you're ever troubled, just go outside just for a few minutes and feel how nature carries our gift to you. Someplace way over in another part of town, someone is saying a prayer for you. Someone is burning some medicine for you, and they're sending it out. And so the wind comes and it carries. So that's why it's so important to go outside and hear nature, hear and feel nature. That's what you're missing. You're missing that love, because every one of us goes through hard times. That's what makes us strong. That's what makes us be role models. Yes, role models, those are heroes. Those that have fallen and got back up, those are their true heroes of who we need to follow. Look around in your community. There are many that have had struggles and have had a lot of hardship. But you know what? Sky Woman taught us, don't give up. Don't ever give up, because we have so much support, and it's all the animals. In Creation Story, look who came. It was the animals. How many of you had a stray dog just come wandering up to you? When I first moved back to I was living in the city and I wanted to get back to the reserve, and I got a call and they asked if I wanted to move back home, and it was a prayer. Our prayers aren't answered right there. Our prayers take time, because guess how many people the Creator has to look after? Zillion people. He always answers our prayers. So you may not believe it, but it's going to happen. And so here I got this home. And you know what? My mother was concerned because I was living in a house far off the road, and she was worried about me. But you know what? Oh my goodness, I was outside one day and I was looking out to the driveway, and here I saw this dog walking, and I saw him coming up the laneway, and I go, that's strange. And he come walking right up to me, and you know what? He moved in with me. And no matter where I sat in the house, he was sitting outside wherever I was. And he always really was sitting really close to me. So I believe that as my mother's had sent her prayer for someone to watch over me, and he came. Because when I was a little girl, there was a dog that watched over me at my grandma's. And so this is why whenever we're going through hard times, remember that there's always someone watching, and they're not going to give up on you. Nobody has given up on you, especially our Mother, the Earth, and all creation. Now, I go back to the feather, the eagle feather. I always admired someone when I saw a feather, and I said, and when I was young, and I asked because, we're inquisitive when we're kids. We say, how come, who, what, when, where, and why? And when you ask all those questions, you're going to be amazed. You're going to be amazed. Don't ever stop asking those questions. Who, what, why, where, when? Never, never, never give up on it, because, that creates a passion in life. It creates that passion. And that's what the Creator gave to us. That's why all the little kids will say, when they start to walk and talk, that's the first thing they're going to start saying. Who did that? Who, what, where, why? And so because we're searching for truth. We're searching for truth. And that's what we need to know, truth. And sometimes we go off that path. And you know what? Our bodies will tell us that's how much we're loved. You know, the Creator loves us so much. He put specialness in us. That's what I call it, specialness. And he lets us know when we're doing wrong. He lets us know when we're doing right. We feel good when we're doing right. We feel so good inside. And then when we do wrong, we feel, ooh, we kind of hunch our shoulders because, we know, because we're sacred. That is what the Creator give us. He gave us that very, very sacredness. What they call is a good mind, a good mind. And that's what we are to have. Yes, yes, it is a good mind. That's why just simply doing this, I got a lot on my mind. And just metaphor, just go like this. I'm taking it out and I'm not letting it stay there. And the other thing that the Creator gave us was he made our body so sacred that we would be in ceremony all the time. Yes, ceremony. Ceremony, because look at all our hinges, our neck, how we can move, our knees. And you know, if you ever say that word, bored, I'm bored, it's your spirit talking to you. You are never to be sitting down, as they say, laying around. The Creator created us to be in sacred mode, always moving, doing. That's what makes us happy. And when we're doing, you know what? We're getting ready. We're getting ready for when we become seniors. Because if you lay around, you know what? What do they tell us? If you don't use it, you lose it. Man, I don't want to use my legs. I don't want to lose my eyesight. I don't want to lose all this ability to use my hands. I'm in training. And I've been in training since I've been a young girl. And I've been doing what you call chores. Yeah, chores. Yeah, you know, you hate those chores. Yeah, because we should change that word, that language. We should change it to my contribution or my sharing. My sharing. When I do this, I'm sharing. And that's what we need to understand. You know, when you hear chores, you don't want to do it. But I'll tell you, this is what my grandma says. Because our body was made to be in motion all the time, when you are young, what's the first thing you do? You are taught to pick up. Why? Because you have to use your knees, you have to use your hips, you have to use your body. Because even with the women, we have to learn how to do that because we have to get ready for birthing. We have to have strong legs, strong stomach muscles so that we can have children the natural way. And that our bodies will spring back if we are doing that. If we're laying around, you know, we have a tendency to, as they say, get weak. Yeah, weak. So I am so grateful that my father, you know, I thought just like you, when I was young, I thought my father was the meanest man, you know. But I realized, because my grandma says, he's only grooming you. He's only grooming you to be on your own 2 feet, so that when he goes on, that he knows that you're going to be okay, because he give you that skill. And yes, my father taught me how to work on cars. He said, if you want to own a car, you better learn how to run a car. Oh gosh, I did some neat work fixing my car. Oh yeah. Oh, and he even taught the boys. My mom, he says, if you're going to be a father, you have to learn how to cook. You have to learn how to change the diapers, because it's not just one person's job. It's everyone's job is to share. That's what we mean. You know, chores. Chores are very important, and I'm glad I had chores because I am doing a lot of things that a lot of people my age aren't able to do. And you know what? Because of that, I don't have to take pills. Pills. And that's one of the most precious things I have done for my body is that I don't have to take pills. Pills. And the Creator has given us so much, so much. And it makes me so happy because, you know, when I've done all these things, it makes me, as they say, a good community member. I'm right in there. I'm doing things, and I'm helping other people because that's what we are groomed for. That's why we came to this earth plane, is to help people, to do ceremonies, to do singing, to do dancing, to share that gift that we have. Every one of us has a gift. And you have some amazing gifts. Don't be shy, because you know what? Your gift is a medicine. Your gift is a medicine to us. And that's what we need. We need to see you shine. We need to see you shine, because with smiles, yeah, you're going to have some rough time, but you know, somebody's watching you, and one day you're going to get an eagle feather. You're going to get an eagle feather. Because nature, the animals, they talk amongst themselves. And that's so true. They talk amongst themselves, and then they'll say, oh, I've noticed that person, that they're doing a lot, even at a young age. Look at the things that they're doing for their family. Look how they're even, you know, they even see you doing what you call chores. Yeah, they do. Maybe the little critters that live in the house, they go out and they see the other animals on the outside world, and everybody talks about the good deeds you do. Yes, you know, you get caught up by being happy is by helping other people. And today, a lot of our people have forgotten how to do that, because what do they say? Give me money. I'll do it for money. When a long time ago, everybody used to come and help one another. That's where that good feeling comes from. That's where that medicine comes from. Because you got amazing gifts. This one is closest to your heart. Yeah, this is a powerful one. This is the one that brings you comfort and kindness. What do you do when you get a headache, when you get sore body? It goes like, it's your best friend. It goes like this. And it touches what all you got. Oh, you got a sore back. Yeah, it'll go there to help you. You see, we are amazingly made. And that's why we need to do what they call stretches. Every morning I get up, I have to do my stretches, because I want to make sure that I don't get arthritis. I don't get all those, you know, what they call weakness. So I want to make my body strong. I want to make my body strong so that I can do the things that the Creator has enabled to me. And every day I thank my body, I thank my hands, I thank my eyes, I thank my ears, because they're gifts. I thank them. And you know what? Don't be afraid of, you know, spirituality. Spirituality is very, very simple. Spirituality is just saying thank you. Just say thank you. That is the most beautiful thing. And I wanted you to try this. If you're having a rough day, try to say thank you. Thank you. Even say, oh, thank you for this, what is happening now. Yeah, you have to give thanks, because that's who you are. When you don't say thanks, that's when you go like this. You get grumpy, you get sad. And so this is why it's so important to always be saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Even when it rains, you know, you've been groomed to hate rain. You've been groomed to hate cold. You've been groomed to hate a lot of things. Now, we need to stop that because that is a sign of love. Why hate love? Unconditional love. That rain comes, just like Tom said, it has a job. It knows how important you are. It has to come and clean this land. It has to clean so that you can breathe. You can have fresh breath. This is so amazing. Amazing. Because every part of our body is a gift. Our cells, our heart, our liver, our kidneys, all our teeth, everything is a gift. And it was made to always be reproducing, always look, restoring and repairing yourself. And you know how it does that? It's by having sleep, having a good night's sleep. That's how your body, that's how unique the Creator says, I'll cause the night to come so that my loved ones can be healed when they're sleeping. And that is a gift in itself, to know that when you are sleeping, every part of your body, because they've been instructed to look after you, to make you well. But if your mind is in that not wanting to sleep, if your mind is troubled, you know, you have to get up and do things, as they say, to during the day, that's what they say. You are to, this is why nighttime came to you, because the Creator says, you will now do what I have given you to feel good. And that is, as they say, doing things, helping others, doing things for yourself, so that, you know, if anything comes in your mind, the old people would always say, give your head a shake. You see the dogs, cats, they probably have some rough days too. They have to give themselves a shake. You know, when you get older, and even when you're young, when you're very young, you have this knowledge, but sometimes you forget. You forget. And then you put yourself in a place of sadness. So this is why the Creator created movement. We are to get up. We are to get up, to move around, because that's how easy it is to bring change to your body. Bring change to your body. You know, that's why we are to be picking up, because it's going to help my legs. I'm going to be strong. I'm in training to be an athlete, a senior athlete. That means to be always doing. I want to dance when I'm 100 years old. You see, I have a plan. I want to live to see how you will be, because I know what you can be. I have faith in you. And I see all the magnificent things that is given to you today. You are a gift that we have been praying for. Yes, we've been praying for you. You know, there was a group of women in the early 1980s. We got together, mothers, grandmothers, sisters, aunties, and we were called the Iroquois Women a while back. And what we did was we write it. If you ever want to build, this validates it. Go to Ohsweken, go to the fairgrounds, where they have the powwow, there is a pine tree there. We planted that tree for you. We planted that tree for our communities. We planted that tree for our people so that they would remember who they are, and become proud and at peace. No longer carry anger and grief, because grief carries a lot of sickness. That's the consequences of carrying anger and grief. There's a lot of consequences. And so we put We put our tobacco down. We put our prayers, we put our thoughts down that our children to come will be, as they say, become well. That means they will pick up the things that they know. Yes, it will be hard, it'll be challenging, but we'll be there. We'll be there to say every day, you don't start your day without us saying our prayers. Look at Tom. Look at all the different elders around the world. And even your mothers, your grandmothers, your grandpas. You know, sometimes they forget, but you know what? You are love. And what you are doing today, you know, you make them so proud. When they see you dancing, when they see you singing. Oh, you know, when I heard the songs today, I felt like crying because I was so happy. Because I was part of the women too. What we created, like just like Tom said, we created a place where the youth could come, the children, where our children could learn. And it was called the First Language Academy. Now it's known as Goanea. Look at that. You know, those ones that started, they are the teachers now. Just like Tom said, they are the ones that are doing this. They are the ones that are they're in a fire department. They're in every position. When they first started out, our own people didn't have faith, but we did. Us mothers, us, the family, we believed that this culture would make them strong. And we never give up. We never give up. We didn't have money to pay the teachers, but we had to work for it. We had the parents. Everybody contributes so our children could have that education, so that you could have what it is today. We worked hard so that you could have this. And now you do. I am so proud of you. You're getting culture, getting all that understanding, because you know, it was my nephew that had brought me in when he said, Auntie, come and tell our stories. You know, I did, but the person, our own, stopped me at the door and she said, I don't want you telling any of that evil stuff, that pagan stuff. And I was taken back. I was like, you just come in and tell that story, that's it. You don't say anything else. Oh my gosh. But I'm with prayers, you know, I didn't give up. I went into the schools and I started telling our stories, how the animals teach us, how they taught us how to be human beings. And so this is why I'm here today. I'll brush you off and I'll give you that hug and I'll give you that support by my prayers every day, because I believe in you. And you are part of the prophecies, because you see, we're going to help them. Those that are troubled, they're going to come back to the indigenous knowledge. And that is true, because who's come knocking at my door is health professional people. The people that have been in the medical field, they ask me questions. Isn't that nice? Mental health, they call us and they want to know, how do we do that? How did we do this? They want to know our secret on how to make things right. And you know, the first thing you make things right is with yourself. You make things right by saying, I love you. You are special. And so the more you say, thank you, the more you say, I love you, the more that you help someone else, you become that superhuman being. You become that super being that the Creator created. You have many gifts inside you. Yes, you do. And I'm waiting to see it all unfold because I've met many of you when you were just young and you didn't believe in yourself. And now I see where you have gone. Oh, I'm so proud. And I will be more proud because, you know, I seem to be everywhere. So I will be there to give you a smile. I will be there to give you a virtual hug. But most of all, I will give you my prayers every day to help you through whatever challenge you go through. And don't be afraid of those challenges. I had them.
Thank you.
Thank you. So our next session is either starting momentarily or has just started. It's the OEAP session. So the link should be available for you as well. Again, thank you so much, Grandmother Renee. That was fantastic. And there were so many comments thanking you for all your wisdom and your words. So on behalf of NEPAM, thank you so much. We truly appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you.
All right, everyone.